Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss Whiplash, starring Miles Teller, J.K. Simmons, and Melissa Benoist, directed by Damien Chazelle. Now, I remember hearing about this movie. I didn't see it in theaters, but I saw it when it was new on video. When I heard about this movie as Best Picture material versus the outstanding performance by J.K. Simmons. So, let's see if it's good. Alright, let's get into this. We open the movie with Andrew, played by Miles Teller, practicing the drums as Professor Fletcher, played by Oscar winner for this role J.K. Simmons, hearing and watching him as he tests him as Schaefer Music School in New York while he goes to the movies with his father and gets his popcorn and Raisinets to pour on the popcorn. And we get to the first day of the fall semester, and we don't know how that goes while he catches a minute of Fletcher's class. And I'm liking the first 10 minutes, as I like the character of Andrew, as Miles Teller does some great work here. While Fletcher, aka J.K. Simmons, is the best performance in the movie, in my opinion, while he makes the students in the class perform extra harder than they're supposed to. And Fletcher picks Andrew to be in his class to perform as hard as he can, which is great to listen to. Andrew asks Nicole, played by Melissa Benoist, on a date while she's working at a concession stand in a movie theater, and their chemistry is cute. Andrew gets to Fletcher's classroom on time as he teaches Andrew to play drums as hard as he can be a professional. At these scenes are directed and acted well, and these kids have practiced a hell of a lot, as Fletcher is one mean motherfucker in this movie, as he's brutal to his students. That's what makes J.K. Simmons a tremendous actor, in my opinion. I do like the dialogue as Fletcher, says during the first day of Fletcher's class, saying "not quite my tempo" twice, or through half the movie, while he throws a chair at Andrew because he played like he was dragging. But he answers quickly and says loudly, "I'm upset." And that was one hell of an intense scene, in my opinion. And that's why I think what his director Damien Chazelle's original movie, that was a short before he made this into a feature film. But that's what makes this movie maybe hard to watch, but at the same time very tremendous. Andrew practices intensely to the point he hurts himself, which I felt the intensity. Andrew goes on the date with Nicole as they get to know each other, as does the audience, and their chemistry is, like I said, cute. And their scene is beautiful to watch. Fletcher practices his band for a concert while his drum partner yells at Andrew, while Fletcher yells at the drum partner. And Andrew volunteers to play the song as he knows it by heart, which has got to be frightening because music is a tough business. Even if with a professor, while they end up playing at a concert and win first place. In the next scene, Andrew's a part of the band, not his band partner. While Andrew goes to dinner with his family, as they're pretty fucking careless about music, as they want Andrew to play football with his brothers, as he doesn't want to. And the movie is very well shot and very well made and tremendously written, as director Damien Chazelle does a great job remaking his original short film. Fletcher makes his new partner Connolly play for the concert instead of Andrew, and he breaks up with Nicole because he's afraid of how much drama they have together. As she does know what she wants. I mean, he knows what he wants, but she doesn't. But he has his mindset with, which made me sad because I wanted them to end up together at the end of the day. So, because they were a cute couple. Now, to be fair, next movie is going to be a little bit opposite because we'll get there. Andrew's original partner Sean, we're told, was killed off screen in a car accident as he tries to audition Andrew Connolly and some other guy to play the drums faster, and lets the other students take a long break while pressuring Andrew Connolly and the other student as Andrew plays and plays until he bleeds to death on the fingers. And he gets the part of the drums, and the band is of the band, and this scene is very fucking intense. Andrew gets to the concert while Fletcher gives the drums back to Andrew as Andrew gets hit by a truck and he tries to play on stage. And I thought, God damn, I wouldn't let him play under the condition of a bloodied up face after an intense accident because he'll be playing by his own time or slower and he's dropping one of his sticks. And Fletcher is right to make a different person play the drums, so he made the right choice. While Andrew overreacts and gets Fletcher fired from Schaefer Music School, as I felt for Fletcher more than Andrew at this point, because he's the best actor in this movie, despite winning Best Supporting Actor for this role. Summertime comes and Andrew works at a coffee shop and spends time with his father and gets his own place, and one night he sees Fletcher playing at a jazz concert as the piano player. And Andrew is about to walk out until Fletcher catches him and have a drink at the bar, and they get along in that scene fine, I guess, and he asks Andrew to play in a band for pros for him at the JVC, and I enjoyed the dialogue. Andrew calls Nicole out of the blue and tells her he's sorry about everything and inviting her to the show as she has a boyfriend, and my guess is she's not going to go to it. And he gets prepared for the show at JVC and gets there, and before they start, Fletcher says he knew it was Andrew that got him fired from Schaefer's to begin with, and Andrew plays horribly at first and runs and he's about to cry, but stands up to him like a man and plays for him while Fletcher is trying to screw him over, and Andrew makes up a tune to go with the band, and Fletcher decides to go with it, and it ends with him playing the drums successfully, and this climax is a payback to what makes a solid movie at the end of the day. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 8.3 out of 10. The acting is tremendous, as J.K. Simmons won that Oscar for a pretty damn good reason, as he's one brutal motherfucker. And Miles Teller turned himself some good work as well, and the chemistry between Miles Teller and Melissa Benoist was cute together. It's a shame they don't end up together, but at the end of the day, but I think I should learn that lesson in the next movie, La La Land, but we'll get there. The movie gets intense at times, but at the same time, it's very well shot, well made, and tremendously written. As I felt more dedicated with J.K. Simmons' character more than Miles Teller's character. But don't get me wrong, they both turned in some great work. This movie works quite tremendously with great performance, and it doesn't make me want to take a music class like I did in college, but it's because it's a rough business. No offense to the people teaching music class, I'll say. But at the end of the day, this is a very solid movie, so it's a solid recommendation. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, and next time I will be back with La La Land. And until then, it's time to play the drums.